Okay. Morning, guys. Jumping into the analysis here from our game last night. A lot of good things. We didn't play quite as good as we did the last game, but you know, the one thing that really stuck out is that you guys are really grasping positioning really well, and that's awesome. It makes our jobs a lot easier when you guys are in the right position. Now we can start moving on to teaching you and showing you other things. So I'm going to mix it up here a little bit. We're going to change it so that I'm not going to go through the whole video, the whole game, and pick each individual, mistakes in one period and start going over where you should go. We're going to start getting a little bit more specific on them. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through every goal that we scored and show us why that goal happened so that we can do it again. And then every goal that they scored, show you why that happened so that we don't do it again. Okay? So I'm just going to start off with our standard shots analysis. And actually today's analysis was very interesting. And, parents will be able to see this right away, but I'll have to show you guys in a little bit more detail because I don't think you guys are quite here with your math yet. But check this out. So the shots, we lost in shots 15-6. Okay? And we lost the game 5-2. Right? So we got 29% of the shots. They got 71% of the shots. We got 29% of the goals. They got 71% of the goals. So it's interesting here that the shots directly reflected the score. And what that means is, for every goal we scored, so if we take our 2, and 2 is 1 plus 1, right? So if we go 1 and 1, then over here we take 6 and we put it into groups of 3. So 3 and 3, because 3 plus 3 is 6. For every goal we scored, it took 3 shots. So you take one goal, put it over here, the other goal, put it over here. So here are 2 goals, here are 6 shots. 3 shots on net, 1 goal. Okay? So it took us 3 shots to score 1 goal. Them, if we take their 15 and we make it into groups of 3, so again, but theirs is 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, because 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, so we can even do it like this. So 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12, 12 plus 3 is 15. Okay, so here's our 15. They got 15 shots, 3 groups of 3. They also got 5 goals. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we go under each one of these. All 3 of their shots, 3 shots, 1 goal. Okay, so it's exactly the same. This is why on the bench I was saying, let's get more shots on net, because shots on net resulted in goals. If you get 3 shots, you got a goal. That's how it was last game. And it was the same for both teams, which is very interesting, which means that we got outplayed 29-71 in the game. Now, the other thing that was, interesting about this is that we got a lot of chances that didn't result in goals. So, right out of the get-go in the very first shift, Amelia gets a breakaway, but doesn't get a shot on net. And therefore, it doesn't score. And the goalie was way out of position. All he had to do was hit the net and it was in. Okay? So these are the things we got to start working on. Okay, when we get our opportunities, because they're hard to get. It's really, look at this. We played 44 minutes of hockey. Actually, we played more. Right? So, let's say we play 5 minutes of hockey, or 45 minutes of hockey. Okay? Easy math on that. We'll just do it on the thing here. It's 45 minutes of hockey divided by... And we'll have to cut that out. Okay, so let's look on the computer here. So you get, 45 minutes divided by 6 is 7.5. So what that means is we went 7.5 minutes in between shots. Okay? And they got roughly, let's make the math easy and say it's half. So like they were around a shot every 3 minutes. We were a shot every 7.5 minutes. Okay, so that's 4 shifts. That means that you're going on the ice twice, and someone else is going on the ice twice, and you're only getting 1 shot. Okay, so they're hard to get. Offensive opportunities are very hard to get. So when you get them, we need to be focused, we need to bear down, and we need to hit the net with our chances. Okay, because chances are not easy to get. Okay, so they outplayed us, they outshot us, and they outscored us. So it's not like we should have won that game. The score was what the score should have been. Okay? So now we're going to dive into the game here. So we have this already preset for their first goal. Okay? And everything happens right off the draw. Okay? So we're going to pay attention here. We're going to watch. We've got Nikki taking the draw. We've got Danny. We've got Danny over here. And then we've got Riker and Kaylee on the blue line. Okay? So let's just play it. Okay? Right out of the gate here, so Nikki loses the draw and this guy goes, but watch, Nikki skates hard and he catches back up to this guy. He gets him. This kid makes a really good play and he drops it back to his teammate who's coming down the ice. Now, the other thing I want you guys to see here, check this out. Riker, on the ice. That was another big thing that was consistent throughout the whole game. You guys were falling down so much. Okay? And we do these battling drills and conditioning skates and everything to keep you guys on your feet. Okay? I feel like I was too lenient with everyone when I said it's okay to fall down. You know, when there's nobody around you and you're not doing anything, it's not okay to fall down. You have to stay on your feet. And it happened so much throughout the entire game. And I'm willing to bet that on the 5 goals that they scored, we're going to watch and we're going to have a couple of players laying on the ice. Okay? But if you do fall, you get back up super fast. Okay? Which Riker does so. Okay? So now watch this. Okay, we got 3 guys all right here on the puck. Kaylee, you could reach that puck with your stick right now. And you kind of stood up and let the guy run into you, right? You're wearing all this equipment. We don't need to worry about getting hurt here because you're not going to get hurt. You got to get that puck and you got to hit it forward because if Nikki gets up and you hit it forward, Nikki's gone on a breakaway. Okay, but Danny, I love your positioning here. You're behind the puck. Okay, and this guy's about to go offside. Right? So he goes offside. Tom's yelling offside. Right? But watch this. Okay, so Tom's yelling offside because this player is offside on the other team. Okay? If they cross the line with the puck and this guy's over there, he's going to blow the whistle because it's offside. You 3 aren't doing anything wrong. So just because Coach Tom is yelling offside, offside, doesn't mean you guys stop. You turn around, you find that puck. The offside does not matter to us when it's our blue line. Okay, the offside only matters to us when it's their blue line. Okay, we can do whatever we want around our blue line. There's no rules as to what we can and cannot do with the puck around our blue line. So just because Coach Tom says offside doesn't mean you guys just stop. Okay, so here we've got the puck up here. Danny, your back is to it. Kaylee, you're looking at it, but look at you're standing still and you're standing straight up. Nikki, same thing. Okay, Riker, good positioning behind everybody. It's good. Now, watch what happens here. So this player goes out. Look at this. Riker, where are you looking right now? Puck's right here. You're like looking at the boards. Right? Okay? You have to pay attention to the puck. Kaylee, you are still standing straight up. This guy is hustled to get back on side. Okay? And the puck is over here. And this guy is skating this way. Okay, so let's watch what happens. Okay, Riker's not paying attention. Nikki's chasing this guy. Danny, you got to anticipate. Okay? Skating at him like this, you should have been skating back like that. Okay? Riker, still not paying attention. Doesn't know what's going on. Okay? Now this guy, all by himself, Kaylee, in the last 10 seconds, you haven't moved 2 feet. Right? You were like here, and then you were here, and now you're here. Okay? You were a defenseman, and now someone's behind you. Here's your D partners back here. Your other 2 teammates are back behind you. You need to be here. Okay? So now Riker has turned and he's seen, oh, this guy's coming. Okay? And he works hard, and he gets back, and he gets a stick on it. That's a really good play. I want to go back and I want to show you that one again. Okay? Where are we here? Okay? When this guy comes, watch this. Right there. Riker, this is perfect. Look at that reach. Look at you reaching out and just touching his stick with yours. Okay? You made his job difficult here, right? Because had you not reached out to get that puck, he would have been all on his own. He would have got a good shot on net. Okay? But instead, you reach out and you hit his stick, right? And you make it hard and he just has to shovel it at Rogan. Now, the other thing we always talk about is there's no reason for you to skate by the net, right? When that puck gets to the net, stop. And if you had stopped right here, they wouldn't have scored. But you keep going, and the puck trickles by Rogan, and you actually end up putting it in your own net. Watch. And there it is. You see it, but now look, you're over here because you didn't stop, and then your stick, you tried to whack it away, and then missed it, and then as you pulled your stick back, you pushed the puck in the net. Okay? Kaylee, you're still standing up straight here in no man's land, and they score a goal. Okay? So that's goal number 1. Okay, here's our second goal that they scored. Okay, a couple of things I want you guys to think about here. Okay, Max, you played a good game today, but you played way too defensively for my liking. Okay, so this is how we should be doing. Now you're standing on the blue line, which is what I asked, which is fine, and we're moving this way, which is fine. But when our team is down low like this, and they've got 4 guys and we've got 2, you can cheat in a little bit. Remember, the important thing about positioning as a defenseman is you want the play to be in front of you. You don't want to let anybody get behind you. So if their whole team is down here, you could really stand there. And you are the last guy back. And that's okay. Back here, you're out of the play completely. Okay? Same with Ben. Back here, you guys are out of the play completely. You want to move up, get into the play, and you can still be defensive. Okay? So, this is what happens. We're in their end. And watch how fast this turns on us. Okay? So Amelia's going into the corner, battling against this guy. This guy's going to hit the puck out, and another guy is going to come and get it. Now, if Ben was a little bit lower, and Max was a little bit lower, what you also don't do is you don't give the other team room to attack. Okay? So, there's a big dead space in between Amelia and Ben, and the other team uses that space to get going. Okay? So what we want to start talking about now, positioning-wise, is starting to move up into the play. Okay? So just because you're a defenseman doesn't mean you stand on the blue line. Just because you're a defenseman, that means you're the last guy's back. Right? Okay? So Max, you could have been more or less in front of the net. Ben, you could have been up here on the top of the circle, and if you were, watch what happens. Okay? So they get it, they hit it out, boom. Okay? Puck is right here. That's the puck. Okay? Look at their whole team is right here. Okay? Ben, had you been down here, you would have been the first one to that puck easily. Nobody would have even been close. Okay? So then you can take it, you can hit it back down low, back to Amelia or Adeline, who's down low, keep it down low. That's the best spot in the whole rink for the puck to be, is in that circle for us. They can't score from that circle. Okay? But you're doing what I asked you to do. That's fine, I'm not getting mad or anything. I'm just saying, from now on, let's start moving kind of up a little bit on the play. Okay? So, watch what happens here. So Adeline is in a race with this guy, and this guy's their best player. Okay? So, it's a tough race. Okay? So he's going. Adeline's skating to get him. Okay? Good. Good, good, good. Then you got burnt a little bit, but the one thing I want... Oops. Hang on. Okay? Here's the one thing about anticipation. Let me turn the sound off here, one sec. Okay. Okay, right here. Adeline is pushing him to the boards, right? So you've got to know his only option is to go to the boards. So you need to be on the boards before he gets there to get around you. Okay? You just kind of turned and skated with him, and he had a full head of steam, and he just blew right by you. Max, look where you are right now. Okay? You're in the middle of the ice. Okay? Remember what we talked about before the game. This kid's fast. He's good. Okay? You're fast too. So is he. Okay? He has to travel further to get to the net than you do here, unless you follow him. So if you just go straight back, race him back to the house in a straight line, you're going to beat him. But watch what happens. So this guy goes around Ben, right? Adeline gave up, which Adeline, you were on him, but then you stopped skating because I guess you thought Ben had him, but Ben didn't have him. The other thing too, Ben, is remember, when you're that close to the guy, all you got to do is touch his stick with yours. That's it. Just touch the puck. As hard as you can, but you just have to make contact with the puck. And you'll cause him to maybe lose it, or he'll have to slow down, or something will happen to make it harder for him to score. Now Max, now look where you are. You were where this guy is. Okay? You have now gone like that. So now, you had a very clear advantage. You were much closer to the net than he was, and now you're right in line with him. So now it's a dead race back to the house. Okay? You should be skating like this, while he skates like this. Right? You can stay away from him for a minute, but you got to beat him back to the house. Ben is on him. Adeline, you should have kept chasing him, but watch what happens here. Okay, Max, you chase him. Look, now look. Okay, because he was here and you were here, and you both ended up here, you had to skate farther to get there than he did to skate there. So you gave yourself a disadvantage, right? Whereas if you had have skated here, you would have been about there when he was there, way ahead of him. And then you could have started kind of angling him off to the boards, okay? But because you puck chased, now you're behind him, okay? And not close enough to do really anything. And then he takes off. It was a good try. Okay, Rogan, you just kind of went down and didn't react to his shot at all, right? So you gotta remember, you gotta be moving. You can't just crunch down and give him an easy target to score, and he scores on the post. Okay, so that's how the second goal went in. It was more or less a, Max lost the race back to the house, and so did Adeline, and so did Ben. Whereas we want you guys being more direct coming back to the net, rather than always chasing the puck around. Okay? Okay. Here is their third goal. Okay, so this is actually in the second period. So we left the first period only 2-0. So it took quite a while to get to this point. Okay, and this is a bit of a longer one, because I want to show a couple of good things that happened, and then show a couple of bad things that happened that directly resulted in them scoring. Okay, so we're having a battle along the boards here. Good little battle, trying to get it out. Okay, everybody's in good positioning. We've got, I think this is Ben. We got Ben, his last guy back. Okay, we've got the puck out. And Nikki is also in a good position here should the puck get turned over. But the puck's up here in Max's feet. Watch how this unfolds. Okay, so they get it. Okay, Ben, good spot, trying to get it out. Hey, Nikki, you're just kind of floating here. Remember, we got to keep our eyes on the puck because this guy goes around you and you should have had that. Okay? But he gets around you. Watch Max. Watch Max. With that stick, boom. Just get the stick in his way. See, falls down, loses the puck. Now, Max, you got to get this puck out. Okay? And you don't get it out. Puck stays in. Okay, good. Rogan, you got to cover that if your teammate's not around. Okay? Okay, good. Max, keeping the puck out of the house. Really good. Okay, good. Nikki taking the puck right through the house, buddy. Right through the house. Look at this. You carried it into 3 of their guys. There's you, and there's 1, 2, 3 of their guys. And you went right up inside all of them. Okay? So, Max did a good job. Hit the puck 2 or 3 times to keep it out of the house. and then you got it and carried it right into the house. Okay? Now look, we got somebody on their butt. That was a very common theme in the whole game. Okay, and then this guy comes in, takes a shot, scores a goal. Okay? Let me just rewind just a bit here. Okay? Let's check this out. Okay, Max keeping it out. Good. Adeline trying to hit away. You missed it. Nicky grabs it, skates up the middle. Their guy puts his stick on Nicky so that Nicky loses the puck to this guy. Okay? And then Nicky, you're close enough here that you should have your stick on him. Adeline, same thing. Your stick should be on his stick, because if it is, and what he actually does here is he brings the puck closer to you and then flicks it on this far side of the net. Okay? Adeline, had your stick been out there? Well, it was. Actually, you're right. You did a good job. Okay, Adeline, you did a good job. You just missed it because he flicked it over your stick. But, my apology. You tried to get your stick in his way, and that was good. Look at this. I think this is Ben. Ben, you're still on the ice, man. You haven't gotten up since you fell down. Right? He comes in for a little flick shot, and he scores. Okay? So, Nicky, Max didn't get it out. Then, Nicky carried it through the house, lost the puck, and they scored. Direct result. Okay? Okay, here's our first goal. So, I want you to watch the positioning here, okay? We're doing a really good job. So this is Tommy, and this is Alex. They are pushing this guy up against the boards, not letting him cut into the net. It's perfect. They're keeping him to the outside. Danny's applying pressure from the back. This is, all in all, this is a very good play here, okay? Now, what I want you to focus on here is, goes back to the work ethic thing we're talking about. You never know when the other team is going to fall down, when they're going to run into each other, when they're going to bobble the puck. I want you to watch these series of unfortunate events on the other team's part that led to Alex getting a breakaway and scoring a goal. Now, had Alex just stood up straight and just kind of was like, well, they got the puck, it's over there, he would never have gotten this chance. But he's hungry for the puck, he wants that puck, and he goes and he gets it. It doesn't matter how many of their players have it. It doesn't matter what kind of control they have. He goes as hard as he can and gets that puck, and watch what happens. Okay? So, okay, hit it away. Good. This kid tried to shoot it into the middle of the ice because Alex was there. It hits off Alex's leg and comes up this way. We got 4 guys back, proper positioning, really good stuff. Okay? Puck squirts out right here. That's the puck. Okay, we stop. Look at this. Alex doesn't do a big loop and come back. He stops and turns around immediately. Okay? Stops and turns around. This guy comes to get the puck. He's the first one. Okay, Riker going for a big loop, buddy. Everybody else stopped. Okay, which is good. Okay, their guy gets it but falls down. Alex is going after it. These 2 guys have it, but Alex is still going. Watch what happens. They run into each other, they fall down. Look at that. Okay? They had it. They had the puck. They run into each other and they fall down, and Alex gets to go in on a breakaway all by himself. Look at this guy, working hard even though he knows he can't catch Alex. Alex, nice 5-hole, scores a goal. Good job, buddy. Good work. Never give up on that puck. Okay, now for their 4th goal. This one is pretty easy to determine what happened. And, it's never a goalie's fault when somebody else gets a breakaway. But it's ultimately the defenseman's fault. And what we're going to watch here is we've got a little battle going along the boards. Amelia and Adeline are doing a good job trying to get it in, but you guys don't get it in. It kind of hovers around the blue line the whole time. Kaylee, you're not even looking the right direction. You're looking up here. Sure why you're looking that way when the puck's here. You got to remember, eyes always on the puck. You got to know where the puck is. You can glance over your shoulder to see where other people are, but your primary target that your eyes are always on is the puck. Okay, and you and Ben are side by side here. And they've got a bunch of guys out in the middle of the ice. We need to see one of you on the boards, one of you a little bit more out towards the center so you guys are spread out. Okay? Well, let's just let her play here for a sec. Okay, nice little battle on the boards. Adeline, you've got it. We're going to work on this next practice, is protecting the puck along the boards, because you've got the puck against the boards with your stick, but your body's off the boards. It's really easy for somebody to go in between your body and the puck and kick your stick away and get that puck and go forward, and that's exactly what happens here. Okay? Ben, you're in a good spot. Kaylee, you're also in a good spot here, but watch what happens. Okay? Ben, whoop, right here. And this was so unlucky on your part, but it also goes back to always paying attention and always knowing where the puck is. So, you literally turned and looked up. So see, you can see your face right here. You're staring at the camera. You're looking this way. Okay, and as soon as you stood up straight and looked this way, the puck came right up the boards and was right in your feet. Okay, so right now, the puck is right there. We just went by Amelia, by Adeline, and now this guy's got it right in your feet. Okay? You can see this? It goes right by you, and you just stand there and you do this, and as you turn, the puck just went behind you. And so did the player, who ultimately is going to go down here and score. Okay? The other thing, too, okay, so Kaylee, you're in a good position here. Okay, you're good position, good position, good position, good position, worse position, you're out of position by the time you get here. So here's Ben, you're turning around, being like, hey, what's this guy doing? Oh crap, he's got the puck. And he's gone, right? We need to keep our eyes on the puck. But Kaylee, you were back here, and had you stayed back here, that puck would have been easy for you to grab and hit away. But you creeped up, creeped up, creeped up, and the puck squeaked by you, and so did the player. Player goes in on a breakaway, and you can't catch him. You skated hard here, tried to get him, you almost got him, but see how he had time and was able to load up and do a really good shot halfway up the net. It's hard for Rogan to stop when someone has that much time. Okay? Okay, their fifth goal. Yeah, they got 3 pretty quick on us here, which is never good, but let's watch this one. Okay, this is more positioning, and then what to do as a defenseman. Okay, and that's also not getting the puck out when we can't. So the puck, you get it. Okay, Alex is good, hard on the puck here, gets it out, chases after it. Now, listen, look at right here. Adeline and Alex, you guys are so close together. And the one really important thing about hockey, especially when you're younger, is, footwork and balance is so important. And when you're this close together, you don't help each other, you hurt each other. Okay, so the two of you together like this, look, Adeline runs into Alex, Alex kind of bobbles the puck, Adeline kind of stumbles, Alex falls down, and here they come the other way. Okay, Kaylee, you're close enough to hit that guy with your stick, but you don't. Okay, Riker, you're in a good spot, bud, but when a guy's coming in on you, it's better for you to be kind of moving backwards a little bit, because it's really easy for them to stop to go around you when you're standing still. Okay, he just goes around. Kaylee falls down. Not sure why, Kaylee. And this guy goes in on net. He has all the time in the world, and bleh. Okay, scores. Not much you can do there if you're Rogan. The guy had a clear breakaway. Alex is still on the ice over here somewhere. Kaylee's on the ice. Riker's standing up straight. Watch this guy go in and shoot. Like, this is another thing, guys. It doesn't matter that this guy has a breakaway. Okay, you still have to hustle and get back and help your goalie, because what happens if this guy comes in on a breakaway and Rogan saves it, but there's a rebound and he's just standing there all by himself? Look, it's 1, 2, 3. All 3 of those guys are closer to the net. Actually, even 4. All 4 of their guys are closer to the net than even our closest people. And our other 2 are on the ice. Okay? So, when you get beat, just because he has a breakaway doesn't mean he's going to score. So you got to hustle back, and you got to pick that guy up. Or if you get a rebound, get it out of the house. Okay? So that was their last goal. Let's just, we'll get to our last goal, and then we're done. Okay. Our second goal. Okay? A couple minutes left in the game. This is Alex working hard again, but it's also Riker making a good play and to keep the puck in the offensive end. So a couple of good things on this one, so let's have a look. Alex is fighting hard, and he does what is call it basically those Gretzky curls that we talk about, right? Where you've got guys chasing you, and you turn or you stop, and they keep going, and you come back and you have a lot of time. That's what Alex did here, so let's watch. Alex comes in, 3 guys chasing him, whoop, stops and goes back. And look, all 3 of them went by, but one of them got his stick in Alex's skates and Alex fell down. But had he not, Alex would have had a clear path to the net. Okay, but watch what happens. Okay, Alex falls down, Alex gets back up, a little slow, but that's okay. Try to keep the puck in. There's Nicky being hard on his stick, Riker jumping on that loose puck and shooting it forward. Okay, and here goes Alex. Again, look at that. You just move the puck forward, go in, get a shot on net, score a goal. It's good stuff. Okay, guys, all in all, good game. And we're starting to see some signs of really good stuff out there. So, like making passes to other people on the stick. Still have a little bit of a work ethic thing when we get beat. You know, we don't want to lose those races, right? So if they get a head start on us, we gotta go. And we gotta go hard. Okay? But hey, our shots were good. We got some goals. Alex did a great job carrying the puck through traffic a couple of times, and it was a prime testament. Like, just go. Don't worry about anything. If you have the puck on your stick and you're trying to go through the other team, good things happen. And just because they have it doesn't mean you don't skate after it as hard as you can, because you never know if they're going to fall, stumble, or pass the puck right on your stick. A couple other things, going back to what we talked about at the beginning of the video, where opportunities are hard to get. So again, inside their house, there's another thing that happened in this game, is there were a couple of opportunities where we had it, or we were in the house and the puck was there, but we weren't ready. We didn't have our stick on the ice. The puck slid by our feet. We weren't watching. So we have a lot of pay attention stuff that we need to kind of work on. And that is just going to come with time. Okay? So good job, guys. And we will see you tonight at power skating or Saturday for practice in the morning. Okay? Have a good one.